Clinton State Radio. What's poppin'? It is your boy Gippetto, the musical puppeteer, back in the building again. Carmel Nicole, how are you this week?
Hey, you know what? I'm doing good. I sound like I'm turned up, y'all, but it's all a fake lie. It's all for radio.
It's off the radio?
Yeah, it's a lie.
Well, I'm super duper duper excited because we have like a special interview lined up. We just been blessed with a lot of interviews these last couple weeks.
Mm.
Guess who I got? It's a secret. Guess who I got? Well, it's not a secret. It's been all over the email. So you guys know I got D.Woods on the line.
D.Woods, where you at, girl?
What's up?
Hey, I would have to say that I'm very excited. Before the interview starts, Miss D-Woods, I just want you to say shout outs to Linda. That's my friend. She is like the hugest Danity Kane fan, and literally she started screaming on the phone. I was like, oh, okay. I'm going to have her shout you out. So just say shout out to Linda for me right quick.
What up, Linda?
Linda, you owe me. You got your shout out. All right, Miss D-Woods, how you been, mama?
I've been great.
Okay. How did were you here for the snow? How the new year been treating you? Let's get into that.
Yeah, this winter is super. It's time for it to be over with. Like, I'm not feeling winter no more. But yeah, I was there for Ice Storm 1 and Ice Storm 2. But I was able to get on out of there. So right now, I just flew into some more cold cold weather in the city that really got some real snow. We didn't get no real snow in Atlanta, but I'm in Chicago right now.
Oh man, shit, Chi-Town, whoo wee. I'm from the Caribbean. I could barely deal with the little 3 inches here, but that Chi-Town snow ain't no joke. That's the knee-length snow.
Yeah. They had a nice, I don't know how many inches it got. Yeah, like 15 inches out here. But I wasn't here for the 15 inches. I'm just here for the below 30 wind chill factor going on. But, just came from Los Angeles, now in Chicago. So making getting around the country, letting everybody know what's up with Misty Woods.
Okay. You just stunned it on me a little bit, but I'm gonna take it. You like, I just been flying around. I was in Atlanta, then Chicago, then LA. Just jet setting, stunning a little bit. It's okay. I ain't gonna get in my feelings about it. It's cool. You living the life of a go-getter. Okay.
Please don't feel some type of way.
Oh, nah, never that. Not for you. Not for you. Never that. Not for you, Miss D Woods. Can I call you Miss D Woods or what? What do you want me to call you? Anything you want.
You just call me D Woods.
D Woods. All right. Yeah, I ain't trying to age you like Miss D Woods like that. But you're from Atlanta, and I know you attended the Tri-City High School. What was that like?
Yeah, when I moved to Atlanta, I was going into high school, so I'm originally from Springfield, Massachusetts.
Okay.
And it was, Tri-Cities was definitely a great, breeding ground for talent. A lot of my friends in the industry that I still, rock with, collaborate with, came out of there, and we just had like a really nice pool of talent, a nice network that all started in high school, or people who went to the school and came back and just reached back and gave up opportunities to younger classes coming up, and we still do that to this day. Like, we still reach back and find who's the hottest dancer, who's the hottest singer, who's the next Denzel Washington, Halle Berry, and we're given opportunities. So I definitely enjoyed being there and just having that type of experience in high school, being creative, being silly, learning, everything. Yeah.
Did you go to school with anybody that we may know of now? I know you probably was in school with your sister then, so like anybody else?
Well, I'm definitely affiliated with Mr. Bangladesh, the Grammy Award winning producer.
Okay.
There's Victor Jackson, choreographer, which you see him a lot on The Real Housewives of Atlanta. You also see Miss Lawrence. He was there doing hair in the cosmetology at that time. DJ Princess Cut, who is on Hot 1079. Rapper Gorilla Zoe. There's quite a few people who were actually there at that time. But then even people who just came back and reached back, you know Keaton Thompson from Saturday Night Live, of course, Candy Burris from Escape and Real Housewives of Atlanta. There's a lot of people that you may not even know, like people who have done like Broadway musicals if you're not privy to the actors who have done shows such as Aida and Rent and Fela and Motown, all these different Broadway shows. I got people all up in there, people who were, traveling around in the Cirque du Soleil shows, and the list goes on and on and on. We eat deep off in these streets, like.
Okay.
Bringing salad everywhere.
All right. So it was like, going to school was kind of like Fame, the movie Fame. That's what someone told me. I'm not from Atlanta, but that's what someone said. It's like kind of going to the high school in Fame. Everybody sings, dance, acts. Was it similar to that? Hello?
D? Okay, so we must have lost D, y'all, for a second.
Oh, all right. So we're gonna wait for D.Woods to call back in. Sorry about that, folks. But anyway, I'm gonna discuss my plans for the weekend. Miss Carmel Nicole, you have any plans?
Not right now. I do plan on waiting on D to call back.
I know.
I was feeling
Yeah.
the Fame question.
I know, and I didn't even get a chance to get into the good questions I got.
Wait, because I'm going to tell you something. I don't
What's
know
up?
if nobody remember, because I'm a little older than a lot of people around here, but I do remember Leroy from Fame. Shout out to Leroy from Fame. That was you know what? You want me to sing? Fame, I'm gonna live forever. Can I get some help?
You know what? I've never seen the movie Fame.
It was a show. Anyway.
It was a movie though. They remade it into a movie.
No. I'm familiar with the Fame when Debbie Allen was there. Oh, wait a minute. Is this D?
Yup.
Is this D calling me?
Yep.
Wait a minute. Is this D on the phone? Is this D?
D.Woods?
Is
Yes.
this D? Where's D?
Okay. We back? D.Woods, we back?
Yes, we are.
Okay, all right, you guys. Yeah, let's give a clap for this. Yeah, woo! All right.
You know what? Wait. You know what? I just want to say this. D, I commend you because most, people of, I'm going to say people of color, they don't call back for some reason. But you call back. Let's give you a shout out, girl.
And she busy too. She taking time out to do this interview for Little Oak Clan State Radio. So I thoroughly appreciate that. Okay, so where we left off was high school kind of like the movie Fame? Well, I thought it was a movie. You gotta forgive me. But they made Fame into a movie. I know it was a TV show, right, Carmel? That's what you're saying? So, was it like Fame, the TV show, going to Tri-Cities High School? That's what someone told me.
Well, I mean, we always compared it to that, but it was just because, Tri-Cities is a magnet for performing arts high school, so there's only a certain population of the school that was, visual and performing arts. So we had a little mixture of everything there. So it was a little bit of the hood, a little bit of the athletes, the preppy people, and then the artsy people. So all of that just mixed in, and everything kind of influenced the others. So we used to have just the hardest thugs coming up to the dance department just to watch the girls dance in leotards.
Hey.
But then at the same time, we might pull them into the dance room because we needed guys to lift us up, You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I got
Like,
you.
we're gonna get the football team to come in here and just volunteer to do these lifts, and then they ended up liking it, and they ended up dancing, and it was just like a good way to just expose people who probably wouldn't get exposed to that, you know what I mean, side of life.
Got you. Okay, so now in 2014, we have so many different reality TV shows. I mean, it's like every other week I hear of a new one. I was just working out in the gym and it was like The Wives of Nashville, this and that. But Making the Band was one of the first, like, that paved the way for a lot of these shows. What do you feel about the state of
Well,
reality TV?
definitely not, because because of reality TV for a very long time before making the band. So I mean, we definitely made a statement, but there was reality TV a lot longer before making the band came along.
Okay, yeah, because I know like Real World and stuff like that was on, but like well,
Musical.
yeah, musical. I'm more so talking about. I know Star.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there was like American Idol. There was America's Got Talent. There was a lot of them out there. And then of course, you had America's Top Model. So I mean, we were in the pot, but we definitely paved ways. We definitely set records.
Gotcha.
The version of Making the Band that I was on, because I was on the third installment of it also. So
Got you. I was a.
it's been around for a long time.
True that.
Reality TV has been around for a long time. We did not start it.
Okay, so I was a fan of your particular season of Making the Band. I know that was a while ago. So, what were your best moments and worst moments, if you could remember? Because I know it's been a long time since it was your season.
I mean, I kind of really just moved past that. It's very much in the past for me. So, like, I'm definitely focused on what's going on with what I'm doing presently, which is Wood Grain Entertainment and the things that I'm doing, promoting the music that I'm doing for myself and the artists that I'm developing on my label, and film and television projects. I just came from LA premiering a film that I did with Oscar Award winner Monique and the famed actor Isaiah Washington and the director Patrick Ian Polk, who a lot of people know from the series Noah's Ark that was on Logo TV, and we premiered the film BlackBird at the Pan African Film Festival last week in LA, and it opened to rave reviews.
Hey, congrats!
For can't wait for the general public to be able to see it, because the reaction from the audience was definitely huge, and we had a lot of heavy hitter, Hollywood figures in the building watching it, and the comments that they made and the way that they were touched was just very humbling, because you just didn't expect to have people that you watch, that you respect, telling you how great a job you did. And yeah, so those are the things that I'm more so focused on. Not really reliving the past, and if anybody wants to watch it, you probably can go find the reruns, and it's on YouTube and everything like that. But moving forward, creating new content, creating new information, creating new memories, setting new records is what I'm about.
Got you. So I was gonna jump into Blackbird a little later, but now that since you brought it up, what was the audition process like for that movie? Because I've seen some good reviews about it online. I saw it on a couple of blogs.
Well, as an actor, you have your different representatives. I have an agent, and but also you got to be out there in the streets and hustling and find the right projects that suit you. And like Monique, she did not take a role since her Oscar award-winning performance in Precious, and it wasn't until the script of Blackbird came across to her that she felt like that was something that she needed to do, and vice versa for me, like choosing the right role that you think is going to further your career and stand for something and be a part of something that is going to challenge you as an artist and also challenge people as audience members and being a part of that. So I was very much looking for the right platform to showcase this side of my talent. And when I heard about this, I told my agent to get on it, find out who needs to talk to, who we need to submit myself to, and she did. And I, got in there, got in the audition room, did what I had to do, and they casted me.
Okay. Were you I know you've seen the film. Were you happy about your performance? Are you excited for more people to see it? What do you feel about your performance?
Yeah, definitely. Because we tend to be our own worst critics. So I was afraid that I would just be critiquing myself the whole time. But I actually just got lost in watching the story, even though I knew what was going to happen. And that's always a good sign. Like, if you get lost in it and enjoying it. And I'm definitely, waiting for the day that the general public will be able to see it. But it is making its rounds at the different film festivals. So the next festival that it will be at is the Out Festival, which is happening in LA, March 14th. And if people can get out there to see it there, or just look out for where you can get information, you can follow the film on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook at BLK the film is the name, at BlackBird the film, but it's BLK Bird the film, and that's how you can follow it and see where you can see it next at the different festivals that it's making its rounds to before we hit commercial theaters. You can tell everybody you be the first.
Hey. Okay.
Down from the beginning.
Quick question. Somebody told me to ask you this. Where did the name D.Woods come from? Because I tried to look up on it online, and it was like different things I was getting. So where exactly did D.Woods come from?
Well,
I know you're. Well, I don't want to say your government because I know you're going by your stage name. But where did D.Woods come from?
I came up with it.
Oh, okay. Because somebody told me no, Puff gave it to her. Then somebody said no, it was a nickname she had in high school. So I said, well, I'll just ask her. We wasn't sure.
No, it's definitely something I created because going from high school into college in New York, I went to New York University Tisch School of the Arts, and I was definitely out at a lot of the different auditions in the dance studios, making my rounds in the recording studios, and I just wanted to have something that didn't, follow me as like when you're in the beast, you gotta be a beast. So I had to leave the more sensitive side of myself at home and then put on this other face and say, okay, I'm out here, I'm hustling, I'm gonna make it, and be all the things, just turn up that side of my personality. So it's like an alter ego.
Okay.
That I had to turn up so so people can know who I am, because you can't be sensitive, you can't be shy, you can't be scared, you can't
exactly.
Sometimes wait your turn, you gotta take your turn sometimes, especially in New York where everybody's out there getting it. So that's what I did when I sitting in my dorm room one day. I said, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm making these plans, I'm making these strategies to market myself, and that's exactly what I did.
So you guys out there hear that, Plain State? In her dorm room, D.Woods spoke all of this into existence. So it can happen now.
You gotta see it.
Hey.
Write it down. You gotta make it plain.
Hey. A vision board. Yup.
Plan your work and work your plans. And that's exactly what I did.
Cool. What would be like the type of role you want next? What would be D.Woods' ideal next film role? Because I know the BlackBird film has a serious tone to it. Would you like to do a romantic comedy, something sexy? I could see you being an action star. I could see you doing that.
Well, I definitely like those big action movies, the big Marvel films, and those big movies. But there's a role that I have my eye on right now. It's not on the screen. It's on the stage, and I'm working my plan to make that into existence. So yeah, I got my eye on it, and I'm working my way to it. So y'all just wait,
Hey,
wait.
so would in the future, if all the cards line up, would you ever do reality TV again? Like following you as you go on auditions, launching your new artist. Would that ever be something you would consider doing again?
Yeah, it's always something that I would consider, but it gotta make sense. It
Exactly.
has to be the right situation.
Okay, yeah. So let's talk about the gold mine project. When did you where and when did you come up with the concept of the project?
Well, Goldmine is a record that is on the My Favorite Color project. My Favorite Color is the EP series. Volume 1 is already out, and everyone can go download it from MissDWoods.com. And it was just because I know there is a huge misconception of who I am, and I wanted to reintroduce myself in the only way that I want people to really know me, which is like through my music, through my art. Let my art speak for itself and let you see who I am, my personality, the different sides of me. Because people try to put you in a box, they try to label you, they try to pigeonhole you, and it's like, no, you can be a full range, well-rounded person. You have different shades of your personality. So this shade, that shade is my favorite color when I'm feeling this way, and that's where that all came from. My favorite color. So Gold Mine comes from Volume 1, and it's just a story. It's a life story that I have experienced, and I wrote a song about it. Like everything that you hear on the project is definitely me. And I was very adamant about like writing everything or just taking co-writes because I wanted to be authentic. I didn't want to just take a carbon copy song and somebody submitted to 4 different female artists and I was the one who took it. It's like, no, it has to be very specific and authentic to who I am and where I am, and that's why people will get to know me for the first time through this music.
Okay. So what all producers did you work with? Who all did you work with?
Goldmine is produced by Atlanta-based producer Travis Cherry. To the Bottom is produced by D. Clax. We also have a record produced by DJ Camper, which a lot of people know from his Tamar Braxton, Love and War, and El Varner, Refill. We have a track by DJ Speedy, which a lot of people know from like his Gucci Mane, Waka Flocka,
Hey.
Dungeon Family credits. We have music by Simon Illa, which if you follow me, you would have heard a lot of his stuff on the Gray Area EP that's also out on iTunes now. So yeah, I got my go-to, my cluster, my go-to guys that get it, and we get in there, we have a good time, we get creative, we just shoot for the stars and come up with crazy concepts.
Hey.
And put them into the form of a song.
Okay, so where did the concept of To the Bottom come from? We're about to get into that just in a second. Where did the concept of that? What was the mood like in the studio? Did you get inspired by the beat, or did you have the song already in your head and you were just ready to put something to paper and match it to a beat?
Well, I wanted something that I could turn up.
Hey, oh, you be turning up, D.Woods. I know you can. You be turning up.
Yes.
Hey.
I was like, we need a record that I can perform the way I want to perform it, and ain't no better way to do that than just to create it. So
Gotcha.
I wanted to feel like this. I wanted to be like the craziest night that you've ever experienced. And I'm a movie buff. I like watching movies, and I seen Project X, I seen Hangover, and I was like, I needed to feel like that.
Hey.
You know, the D-Clax, you know, he just started building the track. He started calling in musicians to, you know, get on the guitar, get on the bass. I had a co-writer in there. Her name is Candy Shields, and we just started talking about the crazy nights that we had experienced. Like, oh, girl, don't you hate when you lose your phone? Yeah, but I just hate when my feet start hurting. I just got to kick my shoes off and dance on the floor. Yeah, oh, girl. And what about when? Yeah, we just put it all in the song.
Okay. All right. So we're Claim State audience. We are gonna get into Miss D.Woods to the bottom, her new banger. So when you're trying to get turned up for the club and stuff, I want you to put this on. Go download that right now. So this is www.claimstateradio.com. D.Woods to the bottom. Let go.
Inches under my feet. Heads turning, yeah, heads turning. They all looking at me. About that party life on a Friday night. I was born free. Buy me another round. It's going down. I'ma drink it down to the bottom. I ain't stopping till I'm sun red. Getting lifted, hazy, wasted than I ever been. It's like we need another round. If you're down, let me hear you say, oh. Playing my song. Give me another shot of that absinthe, cause the last one got me drunk. I'm sweating out of my shirt. His hands all over my body. He came with her, but he left with me, and we keep the party going to the bottom. I ain't stopping till the sun red. Wasted than I ever been. It's like we need another round. If you're down, let me hear you say, oh. So make it count tonight. So get that drink off in your cup. Got money to spend it, that's your man, don't be offended. I just dropped down and bent it over. Dancing home with my shoes off, throwing back that true salt. Room is spinning, the room is spinning. Now this is how we take it to the bottom. I ain't stopping till I'm settling. Getting lifted, hazy, wasted than I ever been. It's like we need another round. If you're down, let me hear you say, oh.
How y'all like that?
I can tell you now, I was turning up.
I see you turning up over there in the studio now, Miss Carmel Nicole.
Sound like I could be background. You know, if I just have some cough drops.
Hey, so D.Woods Claim State's approved. Like I said, my station manager was like bopping her head something crazy in here. I was about to run over there to see if she was okay. I'm like, okay, I see you like the song. Okay.
All I'm saying is, girl, if you need a background person, I could do some tea and lemon drops, you know, and you know, whatever.
Nah,
you need.
she said she gonna go to Tri City and get her people, the professionals. You know, she don't need you in the background, all in the video. Nah, she don't need all that.
Well, never mind. Just next time, girl. Next time, honey.
Yeah, we'll look out for you next time.
All right, so what is next for D? I know the movie's coming up, but what's next? Any other projects you have coming up? I know you can't say everything about the acting, you know, auditions. You have to wait till the ink is dry on certain roles and you got to get the part. But any other things you got going on? Clothing line, makeup, fragrance. Why you never did a fitness DVD, Miss D.Woods? You had a crazy. I had the King magazine. Now I not to put myself out there like that. I had that King magazine. I don't hope you don't get offended. I did.
No, I actually just did a throwback Thursday with that King magazine spread. Like, y'all remember this?
Yeah, I remember. Yes, I got my hand up in the studio. I remember it. So any other like more magazine spreads, performances? I want to see you perform this record because I could just see the choreography like a crazy. I could see you perform something crazy in person.
Well, earlier in January, I was on the Hollywood tour, and we hit up, cities across the Southeast, and so that was a good look. Right now, we're just getting ready to do South by Southwest Music Conference, which happens in March in Austin, Texas, which is a huge music conference. It's like a really good look. The new, breaking, emerging, what's next, what's hot, usually starts with that platform and then takes off from there. So I'm really honored to be a part of the whole thing. And yeah, we're just working our way around the country promoting the records. I'm here in Chicago for the Block DJs Music Conference this weekend, and I have another film that is going to get ready to shoot in Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Hey,
places.
Okay.
In April. So, we're staying busy and all the while still, recording new music. My Favorite Color Volume 2 is going to drop this year. And you guys can just look out for that. But if you can't wait, if you want to see me now, you can always check out the videos for Gold Line, for To the Bottom, for Legalizing, for Foolish Dreamer, and all kinds. Just go to my Bebo page. Go to my main website and it will link you to all the pages because there's so much stuff out there. I try to keep it centralized. You can all go to MissDWoods.com, find links to my iTunes, find links to the mixtapes, find links to the music videos, and just catch up if you didn't know, if you didn't see it.
Oh,
Pass
gotcha.
it around, spread the word.
Hey, so Miss D.Woods is out here working, y'all. Don't get it twisted. So I'm just a few more questions because I know you gotta go. You got 1,000,001 things to go. Miss D.Woods, is Miss D.Woods single? Like, I mean, if a young guy is out there, he's trying to holler, he's been lusting over you for years. Is Miss D.Woods single, and what's her type?
Not lusting over me.
Hey, like I said, I had the King magazine. You know what I mean? So I know a lot of other young men had that magazine too, and just you're a beautiful person. So is Miss D.Woods single, and what's her type?
Thank you. Well, I am. I'm definitely.
Hey, give it up for D.Woods being single, y'all. I should have never clapped for that. I know it's not good that you're single, but it's a lot of dudes are happy about it. You should know that.
Well, I'm happy about it because
Okay.
I just don't want to be in any old relationship. You got to be the right one. You got to be coming correct. I have a record on My Favorite Color called They Ain't Ready, and that's what a lot of these dudes out here. They ain't ready for all this realness right here. But
Hey.
if you are ready, if you think you really about that life, and you really got something going on, show and prove. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing to it but to do it, show and prove. But yeah, I'm definitely, as all things that I'm naming, we ain't got time for that.
Hey, so, but what's your type though? Just in case somebody does. What's your type? What do you typically go for?
I mean,
Please don't say just personality, because I'm gonna be like, come on, son.
Well, no, not just personality, but sometimes personality can get you a long way. Confidence and personality can get you a long way, and don't take that for granted, because a lot of people don't have personalities and don't have confidence, and they losing out here. So,
Oh, hey.
you know, if you can convince me, then you're doing good. So first you gotta convince yourself.
Got you. So is there any chance that you might be joining DK on the reunion?
I'm definitely busy with all the things that I have going on, so I think I'm moving forward and they're moving forward, and we happen to be moving forward in different directions.
Well, I like I said, my friend Linda, she's like a huge fan. I hope that it works out, because like I said, you were a very integral part of that group, and it will be good to see you guys get back again. Like Miss D.Woods, I know you got 1,000,001 things going.
You can always just support
Exactly.
individuals doing what they are doing. So if you are a fan of the group, thank you very much. If you're a fan of me in the group, thank you very much. You can be a fan of me outside the group as well.
Hey, she said it. All right, that sounds good. So can you give all your social networks again one more time?
Yep, everybody, if you want to follow me, I am the same name on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at your girl D.Woods. That's YAGIRLDWOODS. Your girl D.Woods.
All right, and your website?
MissDWoods.com.
Hey, again, Clay State students, everybody listening, I want to thank the lovely, talented, beautiful, curvaceous. I'm gonna call you a smacktress, because you're a singer, you're a model, you're an actress. So the smacktress D.Woods for calling in. Be warm in Chicago. I'm gonna let everybody know to go see Blackbirds, and thank you so much for calling in. And everyone go cop My Favorite Color EP Volume 1. Carmen Nicole, you let them know again, what did you feel about To the Bottom?
You know, like I said, once I get over this cold, me and D.Woods gonna hook up, and I'm gonna do the background.
You know what? No, she does not.
I was feeling it.
She don't want you. She's a dancer.
You ain't gotta be so harsh.
She does this, okay? She.
That ain't what she said. She said we'll get you next time. I'm just waiting on her to say when that is. It's gonna be soon. I'm gonna just be waiting. Ain't that true? Ain't that right, D?
Right.
Right. See?
You got D.Woods lying on the line. Anyway, all right. Thank you so much, D.Woods, for calling in. Everybody, up next is Africa from the New Atlanta, ClayStateRadio.com.